Hello and welcome to the Dark Death Evil channel. I'm your Dark Death Evil host, Soulgrave, and this is Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of PTR action, testing out the new 2.3 build. We've got some fun stuff. I was lucky enough to get into this, I guess this level for these guys. So let's go over the build while they're finishing up this T6 thing. I can't look at my skills while they're in the Greater Rift. Let's tell this guy. This chicken build is actually what I'm going to be going over today. So, some of the new items, what they've done, some changes. They changed up the Manajuma's carving knife and chicken, glory fetch. So now your hex, angry chicken explosion damage is increased by 100%, and slain enemies trigger an additional explosion. It's madness. Also, your angry chicken lasts 15 seconds, and your movement speed from angry chicken is increased by 100%. So, like, just take a look at this real quick. Like, you fly. Oh, that's hilarious. You got the, well, the vault, huh? That's interesting. But by the time that you get out of your chicken, it also redoes the cooldown. So if you got a little bit of cooldown reduction, it's crazy. It goes so fast. Let's take a look at some of the other things we've got here. We're going to be rocking the new set, the Arachir's Stride. It's like a spidery / your off pets kind of set. So for the 2-set bonus, you summon a permanent spider queen who leaves behind webs that deal 15,000% weapon damage over 5 seconds and slow the enemies. And she also goes to wherever you happen to throw your corpse spiders at. So when you throw out corpse spiders, she'll run over to them like that. Let's see, we also, for the 4th set, Hex gains the effect of Huge Toad Rune. So while the Huge Toad is active, you take 40% reduced damage, and after the Toad of Huges finishes his meal, you heal 10% of your maximum life for 10 seconds, or per second for 10 seconds. And then finally, for the 6-set bonus, the damage of your creature skills increases by 500%. That's to say your corpse spiders, your plague of toads, fire bats, hex, and piranhas. So, and that adds with the hex damage that you're doing with the chicken. So it's pretty crazy. We got Shortman's Finger. I just did that for funsies. You could really put anything in here. This one just has good stats. Rocking the Poison Gem. On this side, we've got the Royal Ring of Grandeur. Which isn't as necessary right now, but I'll show you why that is, with the Bane of the Trapped in there. These are a new new item. The Coils of the First Spider. You can see here that while channeling, you gain 7k HP per hit. So right now, when I show you the skills, you'll see why that's a great little lifesaver right there. And then I'm rocking my awesome Taskers and Theo. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Soak it in, boys. And then the belt is the Summon Fetish Syncopaths when you hit with the Mana Spender. So which you do quite often. You just use your Fire Bats and grab a bunch of things. Not too shabby. And also your Piranhas. So let me show you the other thing that we got going on here. We've got the cube, Kamikaze cube. So how this works, it doesn't quite work how I thought it was going to be. It's kind of a gigantic pain in the ass. But essentially, you put an item in here that you want to have the ability with, and you have to go and run all the bounties, every single one, to get these crafting materials that you get from the Horadric cache at the end. And then 5 Death's Press. When you do that, it's going to consume the weapon, but it's going to add it. Oops. But it's going to add it to your list of powers that you can equip. So I put on Ingome, of course, because yeah. And it does the max of what you're going to have. So my school cooldowns are reduced by 10 seconds for 15 seconds after killing an elite pack. That's incredible. It lets me spam Hex, essentially. I can just do, boom, boom, boom. It's great. I love it. But there's a lot of great possibilities. Unfortunately, the Corrupted Ashbringer is not one of the items that you can put on here. And I have a feeling that's because the Corrupted Ashbringer actually changes its skin when it activates, which is why you also cannot change the skin of your Corrupted Ashbringer. In my armor slot, I've got the Grim Reaper. This is a chance to summon Horrific Mimic when attacking. There's a reason I'm doing this. Is because I'm using the Corpse Spider, Spider Queen, when we go over the powers. And when I'm doing that, these mimics, these horror mimics that attack when I attack, just start spamming the crap out of these spiders. And their damage is all buffed, so you just have a veritable army of giant spiders at your disposal. It's a beautiful thing. And then we've got the Overwhelming Desire that I put in here. Chance on hit to charm enemy. While charmed, enemies take 35% more damage. Seems like a widely overlooked item. It's one of the bounty rewards. But there's lots and lots and lots of options that you can do here. So, and also there's more recipes on the cube that you can reforge your legendary items. You can upgrade a rare item, and then you can convert item sets. I'm not exactly sure what that does. And then you can also convert gems into different types of gems and convert your crafting materials into different tiers of crafting materials. You will notice that I haven't gone over the Paragon in my previous levels or in episodes. That's my bad. Right now I have it into maximum mana because I am a little mana intense. Then we got intelligence, got our attack speed, this one for this particular build, we're going to do critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and then attack speed is the next one. Don't really care about cooldown reduction. Life regeneration, resist all, and then that. So just area damage and resource reduction and life on hit. Let me just type this real quick. Alright, so let's take a look at the skills. We got Corpse Spiders, Spider Queen. Again, dealing that nearly 3k damage, and that's essentially times 5, so they do a pretty much you'll see it's insane. Fire bats, poison bats. This is just because right now I got poison stacked on my items. I forgot to go over that. But your other option here is vampire bats. So the initial cost is 255 or 225 mana, but it no longer channels. I realized that with how you move around and everything, it doesn't really matter, so I just decided to opt for the more damage. We've got Piranhas, Wave of Mutilation. It goes really well. Hex, Angry Chicken. Again, wait till you see this in action. It's a beautiful thing. Spirit Walk for just a little bit of life and the get out of jail free. It really helps with the chicken when you run into something and stuff doesn't die and you need to get out of dodge. And Gargantuan with the short man's finger. Even though I'm not rocking fire damage, these guys, the amount of damage that you would get for having the big stinker, like with the added poison damage, doesn't make up for how much the fire is going to do, so I usually just default to that. Pierce the Veil for the more damage. Midnight Feast, it's going to increase the damage of my Gargantuans. Graven Justice, again, that's going to let me spam my my Piranha Wave and my Hex. And then, again, like I said, I struggle with mana a little bit, so I wanted a little bit more mana regeneration. So let's go ahead and pop into one of these things. I'm gonna go ahead and open one. These guys might join me or not. Oh, I love this build so much. Boom, boom. So, you see I accidentally hit the wrong button there, but it's beautiful. So beautiful. Should probably summon my dudes. But you just wreck. Just wreck. Like, it's so much fun. Oh, and don't mind all the legendary drops. This is the PTR server, so just run, grab everything. Boom! You see the frogs just doing work. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Just, I love it. Yeah, the poison thing is working way better than the vampire wave. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm not having nearly as many mana issues. You have to be careful because those guys still like one-shot the crap out of you. Sorry, concentration mode. Alright. Just get the power. And just run. Like, it's so quick. Like, you can keep up with Whirlwind Barbarians, you can keep up with the frickin' monks now. Like, this is just legit. I could just sit here and tank this stuff with those bracers now. Just boom, boom. Just does like 50% of their life. Like, it's beautiful. Now, oh yeah, because I got the Ingomes thing. I forgot. I should be just spamming this now. Hopefully they don't nerf this too bad, because this is a lot of fun. I'm not even picking up stuff. Just... Run. Oh, and my Ingomes. This kind of sucks that it only lasts 15 seconds, because, I mean, it's so good. So good. And yeah, these other witch doctors here, they were nice enough to invite me to the rift. The wait time is pretty insane for a lot of this PTR stuff. Your best bet is really to ask for an invite. That's because the wait times are insane. But you see the chicken will crit for anywhere to 250 mil to 500 mil. I've seen him get up to. And there's another one of these guys, finally. Let's not explode. There we go. Another thing they changed is, you notice even though we're on a regular rift, the bosses are going to be dropping the orbs now to help with completion. So they added that to just your regular rifting. They did away with the whole trial thing. Thank God. No one liked that. By the time you got done, you know, grabbing all your shit, then yeah. Boom. God, it's so good. Just explode everything with the chicken. Another mojo. I'm not sure if I've gotten all the Witch Doctor stuff or not, but I think I have. I played for about 10 hours the other day, so I got a bunch of stuff for the Wizard, I got a bunch of stuff for Crusader. Let's not die, there we go. And I still have a few other things to show you guys. So be expecting definitely more PTR action. If I can get into some of the higher rifts, I'll show you that. So I go all the way up to T10 now, which is about like G Rift 40 plus ish. Just so much damage. So much damage. I love it. And the chain reaction, like, there's really nothing more satisfying than running into a giant group of them and just exploding. Let's see. Let's go kill this guys. There we go. Kill you. Just spamming the chicken. Spamming it. Honestly, like, I don't really know what other weapon or what other item you would have in your cube besides Engome. Like, I don't see anything else being nearly as viable. It's so good. Rift Guardian. And just not the best, but it's definitely fun. All right, well let me know what you guys think. I'll definitely be here with more. I'm gonna explain to these guys exactly what the hell's going on with the spiders. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more. See you guys next time. Same dark, death, evil place, same dark, death, evil time.